Hey guys, this is Bharatwaj with FoneArena.com and this is the Nokia 108 dual SIM phone. So this phone is pretty special. It costs under 2K, 2000 rupees and has a camera on it. That's what the phone is really special for, and Nokia announced it at the September event last year at Nokia World, and this phone is part of their feature phone portfolio that sells for very low cost. So it is mainly for developing countries like India and Africa where people still buy these phones. Very low cost phones. It has dual SIM functionality. It has even a VGA camera and can play MP3, has micro SD card slot and also has a color display. So that's what's special about this Nokia 108 dual SIM phone. It's a cheap, low cost feature phone with very friendly features and in fact feature packed at this price. So we're going to unbox it, the retail version, to just show you how the phone is and the retail box contents are. So let's get into it. So it's a pretty standard box for the 108, typical Nokia blue color. So we'll just go ahead and unbox this because there's no point in making you wait. This is a relatively low cost phone that requires very less investment, lesser than 2000 rupees. So obviously is packed like that. So opening up the box, you have the phone right on top. That's the black version we have got. This is the Nokia 108 dual SIM. Pretty neat little phone. We'll take a look at the phone later after seeing the box contents. So anyway, that was the phone right on top, and then underneath we have the earphones, standard earphones that you get with Nokia devices these days. Zooming in a bit, you can see that it's not in-ear or anything special. It's just the normal earphones with a 3.5mm jack, of course. So keeping that aside, let's take a look at the other box contents. You have the standard 2mm charging plug. There's a 2-pin charging plug and really again nothing special here. And then we have a bunch of booklets. These booklets are for Nokia live tools and the user guide and sorts. And finally we have the battery. The battery is pretty small. It's very similar to the BL5C one. It is BL4C 950 mAh. So this should last really long because the phone only has a 1.8-inch color display. So this battery 950 mAh usually is pretty damn good for any kind of phone, any kind of non-smartphone. So this is the 108. Let's go through the hardware quickly. 1.8-inch color screen, TFT, very low resolution. You wouldn't even mind what it is. So keypad here with the D-pad, call and buttons and whatnot. You have the primary microphone here and the earpiece. Over at the back we have the VGA photo and video. You can shoot videos with this VGA photo and video camera. Right at the top you have a torchlight, you have the 3.5mm jack and the charging port for the charging plug. That's the 2mm charging plug. This is going to be somewhat like the 105. Basically the 105 was a big hit for the low cost phone market. So likewise this phone with dual SIM and a pretty huge battery and a camera on the back should be pretty nice for Nokia. So let's open the back up and install the battery. So this is the phone's backside. You can see that it has 2 SIM card slots, both not micro SIM, full SIM, and of course there is also a micro SD card slots here somewhere which I'm missing. Okay, here's the micro SD card slot. As it says micro SD, and that's about it. That's about it for the phone. So let's power it on by putting the battery inside. So there you go, that's the S30 operating system, pretty old and ancient but still works. And here's the camera. You need a memory card, definitely. It is not given in box. You need a memory card to capture photos. So even if you take a photo, it will not be saved. So first order of business after you get this phone is to get a memory card. And you can look at the UI right here, which is squirkly because Nokia used this design language for Migo and other phones, and it's pretty simple. There is nothing to show here. It's not a smartphone, it is just a phone that can take pictures and of course do a little bit more like games and things like that. That's about it. That's it for the dual SIM basic phone, the Nokia 108 dual SIM phone. Just quickly recapping what it can do. Here's what it can do overall. It has a FM radio, which is very important in our country, and you have a 1.8-inch display, a torchlight, multi-alarm, micro SD card not included, but up to 32 gigabytes supported. It is required to store pictures and videos, and a whopping 25 days battery standby time. So if you're looking at buying a secondary device, this might be a really good deal. Also, since it is dual SIM and even can take quick pictures and videos irrespective of the quality, of course, this is going to be good enough for, and it will last a long time, a much longer time than any phone you have used. So that's pretty good. 950 mAh is pretty good for a feature phone which lacks even basic connectivity features like 3G. So that's the Nokia 108 dual SIM. Do hit the like button if you like this video. Do let us know what you think in the comment section below. Even if you have questions, you can let us know. We'll let you know what we find out with this device. A very basic device, by the way. So that's about it. More videos coming up in our YouTube channel. So stay tuned and subscribe by hitting the subscribe button. Thanks for watching again. This is Bharadwaj signing off.